Hey,
Hello, everybody. How are y'all today?
how'd you do at bingo? I did. I did terrible.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yucky yuck.
Yep. Hardly any numbers. It was terrible. Terrible cards.
Mm-hmm.
They need to shuffle that deck better.
Mm-hmm. I only had one on the second card when the first person bingoed. I was
I
like,
had
are you kidding me?
I had
Mercy.
two numbers at the opposite end of the card, and now
Oh.
there's a bingo, and I'm going. Wait, I just got my second number,
Mm-hmm.
and I
Mm-hmm.
only had half the card full when they got their full cards. I was like,
Yeah.
"Really?"
Yeah.
No,
That second game also went pretty quick.
it went very fast, and
It
I'm
did.
like, I have no numbers.
Yep.
It's ridiculous. Well, hello, Miss Pat and Amy and Mary. I hope you guys are
Hello,
doing
you
well.
lovely ladies. How are y'all?
I hope you're doing well, and hello to all you lurkers out
That's
there.
right.
Um, Hello, Jen.
Hello, DK Jen.
And we are super happy today. We got the good news on a good friend of ours who had surgery, and we are praising God because
That's right.
everything came out well, and she is relatively pain-free. So we are very happy. It is a good day.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, it is. God is good. He is good all the time.
Yes, he
So
is.
there is the lovely Pusheen, as you can see him. This is going to give you guys an idea of what he's going through. If you see his whole body moving, that's with his heartbeat.
Yeah.
That's his heart beating. So now you understand why he's going through everything he's going through.
Mm-hmm.
His whole body moves with his heartbeat.
Yep.
So he is asleep, but he struggles. He really struggles. So we are still waiting to hear back from the vet. I am letting him sleep. I'm not bothering him. He has been asleep like this since about, 10:30 today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's been about 10, 11, 12, 1. It's been about 3 hours that he's
Mm-hmm.
laying here like this. See, his poor little heart is working so hard.
Yeah.
So bless his heart. Still waiting to hear back from the vet about him.
Yeah.
He had a little difficulty breathing earlier, but it's passed. So we're waiting to see. I am going to have him check this evening and see how he's doing. Hello, Nancy.
Hello, Nancy. How you been doing, sweet pea?
I loved watching her go through her boxes. She did that on the members only, and that was so fun. It was like little treasures everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, what did I find here? Oh, what's
Yeah.
here? You know, I kind of have that same feeling when I go in the back room where all of my totes are. It's like, I don't remember buying this yarn. Ooh, yarn. Hello,
Yes.
Garcia.
Hello, Darcia. How are you today?
Little surprises, you know. You never know what you're going to find.
Right.
It's always a good thing, actually. So hopefully Pusheen will start to feel better, but I
Yeah.
don't know. He is on heart medication. We'll see how it goes. He's been taking it. He finished his antibiotic, and we finished the Lasix this morning.
Oh, good.
Oh, look, he got up and licked his paw and laid right back down. So we'll see. Oh, you still have boxes in storage. Yes, I go through the same thing. I don't remember what's in there. I know. And you know what? It could be a month and I wouldn't remember, Nancy.
Yep.
It could be like a month and I'm like, what did I put in there?
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea. I order something. It comes a week later and I'm going, I forgot what I ordered.
Right.
My husband says, why did you bother ordering it? Hello, Cindy.
Hello, Cindy. How are you?
I do that all the time. I'm like, why did I bother?
Mm-hmm.
So I was sitting in here, sitting with Maureen and our friend Laura while we were watching the bingo, and I was crocheting on over the hill, on the hill blanket. And I cracked up Maureen because I'm reading the pattern and it's talking about doing all these front post trebles. And I said something naughty, but I'm going, how am I supposed to do that? With naughty word. How the hell am I supposed to do that?
Yeah.
That's what I said. And I'm looking at it and I'm reading it, and I'm reading to do all these front post trebles, and then more front post trebles, and then more front post trebles. And I'm going, I don't have enough stitches. And Maureen busted out laughing because I said, how the hell am I supposed to do that? Laughing at me. Because
it was the way she did it, because you could hear her mumbling over here to herself. She's reading the pattern and she's looking at her blanket and reading the pattern again and looking at the blanket. And then she looks up and says, how am I supposed to do that?
I was reading like twice as many front post stitches as I was supposed to do. And it was so funny. Go get your lunch prep there, Nancy.
Yes, go ahead, Nancy. Just listen away.
Yes. And hello, Paula. Oh, yes. It was so funny. That happened last week. You ordered a girdle with some points and you're like, what did I buy? I do that all the time. But I'm sitting there and I'm crocheting on this blanket and I'm going, what am I supposed to be doing here? How am I supposed to have all these stitches? This don't make no sense. So I did finally figure it out when I actually sat down and paid attention. Oh my gosh. But I will show you how far I have gotten.
Hello, Paula.
I did finally get to cross 2 of the crosses. So I did find out you actually have to pay attention to what you're crocheting and not bingo. Because I had to rip it out a couple times because I didn't have enough front post stitches. And then I was reading that I'm supposed to do all these 13 front posts, and then 4 front posts, then 13 more front posts, then 4 front posts. And I'm going, wait a minute. I don't have enough room for all that, because then I have to cross this one. And I was like, there's not enough stitches. So I have made progress on it. Not as much as I would like to have, but I am making progress on it. Yes, yes, yes. I know. I'm getting there. It is slow going, but I am getting there. Oh my gosh. I don't know what I was doing. I was just being goofy, but Maureen busted out laughing at me. You know, when you read the pattern and you're trying to, you know, you're reading it. And then what I was doing was reading one line, reading the next line, and then reading the line above it again. I don't know why I was doing that. Because I'm watching bingo. Because, see, I'm reading the 2 lines, looking at bingo, and then reading the 2 lines again. That's what I was doing. Hello, Crystal. Oh, hello, Moonrose Crafts.
Hello, Moonrose.
Sorry.
And Mama Gwen, how are you, sweetie?
Hello, Gwen. Sorry, I will correct that from now on. I was reading it before I read what you said. Apologize for that. But yeah, I messed up, but I will learn from that. When I was doing the pattern, I will pay attention to the pattern and not the bingo. I point over here because I actually had bingo sitting right here.
Right.
Wasn't paying attention.
Hello, Tiffany. How are you, sweet pea?
Me and my goofy self. You know, hey, at least I could give everybody a laugh. You know, it's worth a laugh. It is worth a laugh.
Oh, Gwen. Well, sweetheart, you really didn't miss much. I mean, what? The first card, first row had like, what, 28
people.
28 people bingoed when you only had to do 1 row. Yeah. Holy smokes.
Yeah, we had like no numbers. And then all of a sudden, all these 28 people, they called what, 6 numbers, and then 28 people bingoed.
Yeah.
And I'm over here going, wait a minute, wait, you ain't called enough numbers.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, boom, 28 people bingoed. And I'm like, seriously? I think that it's rigged. Not really. Not really. I'm just, you know, I'm fussy. I get bad cards. I do get bad cards. I'm just saying. It's crazy how you know, all these people are winning. You know, I remember when there weren't that many people playing bingo, like 2,000 or 3,000.
Oh, no.
That was
now it's like
the beginning. Now there's like 10,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm wonderful. I'm so glad you're great.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny when you sit there and you're like, wow, there's 10,000 people playing bingo. And it used to be just 2,000-3,000. And we used to
Mhm.
get 100 points.
Yeah.
Now it's only 25. But I don't blame
Yeah.
them. There's 10,000 people playing bingo,
Right.
you
Right.
know. And the prizes, though, I think instead of points, they should give people gift certificates or gift cards.
Mhm.
I would be very, very, very upset if I won
Especially
1,000
when they
points.
tie. You know, like
Yes.
the end of the second card, they had 2 winners.
Yes.
Well, 5,000 points. I know that sounds like a lot, but whenever you go to use your points, it takes a lot of points
It takes a lot of
to buy
points.
anything. Yeah.
With someone like me, I have over 30,000 points. What do I need 5,000 points for? It does me no good.
Right.
I get 1,000 points every month because I'm a Hobby Plus member. I don't want 1,000 points. Yes, they do bingo from other countries. I don't need 5,000 points. I've
Right.
got plenty. There's never anything in there that I want. I wish we could turn our points into coupons. That would be nice. They call bingo from other countries. They do. It would be nice to turn them into coupons. Maybe, once you have 10,000 points, maybe you get $5 off.
Yeah.
Something like that would be nice. Of course, I have 30,000 points. I would get more than $5 off, but I would like if they did that. That would be very useful to me.
Well, to a lot of people,
Even if it's only $5 off $75. Something. I think it would be $5 off $50, in my opinion, is what I would like. Maybe I should suggest I will. I will.
There you go.
I will, Gwen. I will. Because when you're getting them at only 25 points a game, that takes a while to earn them.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I get them at 1,000 points a month because I've been a Hobby Plus member for quite a while. Is Thursday.
She says European Hobby Bingo is on Thursdays. Oh.
Thank you, Jen. I didn't know that. I
did not know that. Hello, Laura.
How you doing, Laura? Yeah, Laura was showing us some fantastic pictures from Las Vegas. I have never been to Las Vegas.
I haven't either.
I haven't been. I never had a desire to go. Can't tell you why. Hello, Hugh.
Hello, Hugh. Where have you been?
I know. I haven't seen him in a while.
No.
Yeah, that's a good question. Interesting. What have you been up to? We're just nosy people. Don't mind us. We actually did not have a topic for today. I just thought I would just come in and chat with you guys. No real topic.
I have a little bit of a topic. I want to remind all of you, this is the 18th of March. Now, I know March has 31 days, which means now you only have 13 days to get rolling, finishing up projects, or, you can make just a project in a day. But remember, All Handmade Connie is our host for March over at Crochet Combat. So please be sure to participate in that and get your makes done and photographed and just ship it on over there to her.
Yeah, I was getting that link.
Okay, good deal. Yeah, that's what we're going to do, Darcia. We're just going to wing it.
Yep, I'm just winging it.
And while she's getting that link for you guys to be sure and click on and go over and watch her video, folks, it's an awesome video. I think we ought to make her our mascot.
We should make her our mascot. She's fantastic.
Man, she did a fantastic video about Crochet Combat and what she wants us to do this month.
Oh, yes, definitely. Send in your entries.
Yes.
Oh, wow, Amy.
Wow. Oh, that's going to be so much fun. Yes, she did, Tiff, didn't she?
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. It was awesome.
I do love Connie. I think she does amazing.
Yes, she did. She did a really good job.
I've missed her. I haven't talked to her in a few days. Oh, she is amazing.
No.
She did a bang-up job. Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
Beautiful work.
Yeah. So what I was going to ask is, did anybody participate in any St. Patty Day shenanigans this past weekend?
I did. I was with you on TFF.
Yeah.
That's a good question. What did y'all do for St. Patty's Day? Did you watch any of the parades? Because I did. We watched them turn the Chicago River green.
Oh, I know. That was so cool. That really was. That was so amazing. Cool. I've never seen that before. In fact, really, I didn't even know they did that.
Oh, yes. I've known that for years. It's just really cool watching it.
Mm-hmm.
And seeing the boats go by and the green flowing out behind them.
Yes.
Oh, look, you watched it live. See, it's saying I'm low again, and I'm not low. It's the way I'm sitting. I got to sit up.
Oh, Hugh, you sweetheart.
Oh, bless you. I'm so sorry. Definite prayers for your friend.
Yes, but you know what? What a sweet thing to do. That really, really is.
Very, very sweet. Very, very sweet. But you can catch different parades for St. Patrick's Day on YouTube. And you can also see them changing the Chicago River green. It is really cool. You had a grill out birthday party for your grandson. That is spectacular.
Yes, that's awesome.
I like that. I like it a lot.
Well, my husband asked me what I wanted to do for St. Patty's Day, and I said, I want to stay in. And he says, no, we got to do something. And I said, no. You know, with it being on Sunday, there was a lot of celebrating Friday and Saturday night. I said, I don't want to go out in the crowds, the traffic, you know, too. Oh, yeah. Plus, the Mets training camp is here in Port St. Lucie. They had a game yesterday afternoon. So really starting about 10 o'clock on Saturday. Yeah, it was like, don't go out. Don't go out.
And it's spring break there.
Yes, spring break started this weekend. So all of this culminates, you know, at one time. Yeah. So he decides that he wanted to go to Jensen Beach because there's a place over there called Crawdaddy's, and it is crawfish season right now.
Yes, it is. Hello, DOY.
Hello, DOY. How are you?
Hi, Jeanette. Oh my, crawfish sounds yummy.
Yes. Well, anyway, so he wants to go to Crawdaddy's for lunch. And I'm like, it's St. Patty's Day. And he said, we're going for crawfish. We're not going for corned beef and cabbage. I said, it's still
going to be busy.
It's still St. Patty's Day, and it's down on the beach, honey. It's going to be crowded. We get over there and we drive around. That restaurant kept going a little bit wider, you know, a few more blocks around. And he kept saying, well, I guess this wasn't a good idea. You want to go get Mexican food? I said, yeah. Which is what we should have done in the first place, but he wouldn't listen to me. No, you know.
And the Mexican place is not going to be busy because it's not Cinco de Mayo.
Nope, it wasn't. Boy, I was so happy to walk in there. And, I mean, it was nice. It was quiet. It was, very enjoyable. Darcy is asking, how is your kitty?
Well, I will show you. See his whole body moving? That's from his heartbeat. Yeah, he's still having heart trouble. Thank you, Jeanette.
Yes, thank you, Jeanette.
He's still having heart trouble. I'm waiting to hear back from the doctor. I probably won't hear back till Wednesday. But he's struggling. He's been laying there since about 10, so about 3 hours. I'm going to contact my neighbor who is a vet tech and get her to come look at him. So he's just laying there. We're going to let him rest. So about 3.5 hours he's laying there.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah, he's having issues today. He's had all his medications. I can't give him anything else until they tell me to.
Right.
I mean, bless his heart, he's really struggling. It is a hard thing. Oh, I'm sorry you don't feel good. Mommy talks about you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you don't feel good.
Oh, Cindy says, I love crawfish boudin that used to sell at this little gas station, that this old man was making crawfish boudin fresh daily for 10 to 15 years. It was delicious. I think it was in Lafayette,
Oh,
Louisiana.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. I understand. But you know what? Be with your friend. That's important. You all right? You're really struggling.
We understand, Hugh. Yes, we really do. I'm just so thankful that you've been there to be with her throughout this ordeal. That's very kind of you.
Yeah, this is make me big again for a minute.
Sure.
I don't know if you guys can see him very well. He's starting to struggle to breathe again. That's what this looks like. You can't really see his face very well, but his nostrils are going in and out, in and out. He's starting to struggle again. He's got his mouth slightly open.
Yeah.
He's starting to struggle again. Yeah, you can take me off big now. Yeah, he's having a hard time. We just do the best that we can, and I take care of him the best I can.
Yeah.
I just have to let Michelle know he's struggling again.
Yeah.
His eyes are half lidded.
His what?
His eyes are half lidded. Lafayette is very close to Dunston, where you lived at the time. Awesome. Yeah. I love a crawfish boil.
I do too.
And he made it with boudin. How lovely is that?
Sounds yummy. That's for sure.
Gotta ask, this is not being naughty. Did you suck the heads?
Yeah.
It's not naughty. It's a good thing. It's people suck the heads to get out the juices and stuff.
I don't care.
I don't suck the heads. I'm just curious. Yes, you can. Yes, Gwen. That's what I was showing people. Yeah.
Thank you, Gwen.
Sorry. You opened your eyes now. Just lay here and rest. I hear you. You're whining now. As long as his mouth isn't opening to breathe, he's okay. When he starts to open the mouth completely and mouth breathe, that's when it's a problem. That's when I have to call for them to come get him. Yeah. My neighbor is his kitty ambulance.
Yeah.
She'll actually leave work and come and pick him up, which is a really sweet thing. She works at my vet, so yeah, he does. His whole body pulses with his heartbeat. We don't know what the ultrasound of the heart said yet. We're still waiting, and I need to know because I feel like I'm keeping him alive when I shouldn't be, and I don't want to let him go because he's my Pusheen, and it's hard. It is such a hard thing to think about. I mean, I paid over $900 with the first visit, and then this visit was over $700. It's a lot of money.
Yep.
Yet it's very sweet that she'll come pick him up. I agree. Oh,
yep, it really is hard.
It is a very hard decision, Cindy. And you don't want to put him to sleep for no reason.
Right.
You know, I mean, he does have cancer, and they can make him pain-free, you know, and he can live for a while. But today just seems to be a bad day. And I don't like it.
Yeah, but if this has to do with the heart, then that's a totally different issue.
That's what I'm worried about, is it's the heart. Yeah, I am worried about him. But we're doing the best that we can, and that's all we can do, and we'll see.
That's right.
So I did order more stuff from We Crochet. And let me show you what I got.
Woohoo!
I got another book. This one is called Granny Glow Up. And it is the collection. I really love this. I love the back of the book because it's got a bunch of it's like the legend, you know?
Oh, yes.
Of the abbreviations, even Tunisian abbreviations at the bottom. I love that. And, you know, it's not like on the inside of the book. It is like, bam, right there at the back of the book. I love that. Oh, yeah, just the best we can, Cindy. So this book doesn't have a lot in it, but it does have some nice things in it. First, it's got, obviously, granny squares.
Mm-hmm.
Right there. But the nice thing, hey, Nana Michelle, thank you.
Hello, Nana Michelle.
It's got charts and the directions on how to do them. And there's more squares and more charts and more things telling you how to do them. And it's got Pippi headbands. So we got Pippi headbands in this one. Tells you how to make your Pippi headband with the granny squares that are in the beginning of the book. Tells you how to put them together. You've got the color crochet color order chart right there. And then you've got the Gigi cowl.
Oh,
which is really nice. Everything in here is made with granny squares, and it's really adorable. And this tells you the color sequence again and how to put the colors together. You take care, Cindy. Have a blessed day.
Yes, sweetheart. Thank you so much for being here.
And then you've got a mini pullover, which is so totally cute. I could rock that. I could rock a sweater with sleeves. I think that's adorable. And it talks to you about how to put it together. It gives you directions. Let me see if it's got the sizing in here.
Hello, Rita, sweetheart. How are you? She says, I have you running, but having Sunshine on the phone too. He is sick, but still reading for his exams tomorrow. Oh my goodness.
I hope he feels better. So the bust measurements go from 33.5 inches to 64 inches. I think that's pretty, spans the gamut of sizes.
Oh, yes. That could be from extra small to 5X.
I mean, it's not going to come in clear for me. Or
that's okay.
Or my glasses aren't making it clear. So, and then it gives you the directions on it. It even gives you a schematic for it, which is really fantastic.
Oh, that's good. Yes.
I love the schematic that it gives.
Yes.
That is a great schematic, and it shows the measurements for each of those, for each of the letters, the A, B, C, and it tells you the measurements.
Oh, that's great.
Wonderful to stick in a pattern. And of course, it gives you the color order chart to match the ones they did. This I absolutely love. That is the birdie cardigan. That
I think that is really pretty. I love what they did with the sleeves.
I love the sleeves. They're done in the granny stitch. I really want to make one of these for my daughter that's a school counselor. Oh, thank you, Hugh. I think that sweater is downright adorable. And it's got the same white. Oh, this one goes up to 70 inches.
Wow.
That is a big sweater. So this one runs the gamut. And of course, it shows you the color layout. Again, I love them sleeves.
I know. That's what I was saying. It looks like there's like one square right up on the shoulders or right as the shoulders drop off. And then it finishes out with the granny stitch. I think that's really pretty. A great idea.
That is just beautiful. And it just shows you the color sequences for them. And of course, you have your same old schematic in here. I love that. And I love these. You know, I'm not a big, giant granny square person, but I really like the sweaters.
Yeah.
I think this book did a beautiful job. And your traditional, it's called the Oma blanket, which is a reference to my grandmother. I love how they did the colors in an ombre effect, a rainbow effect, rather, going from the light to the dark.
Yes.
And it's going in the rainbow. That's beautiful. And they do, make sure I show it to you. Yeah, they do. What is the finished size? It is 40 by 54. So it's a pretty good size blanket. And obviously you can add more to make it bigger, wider, longer. Very beautiful colors. Beautiful colors in that blanket. And yes, they do show you the colors that they used. Now keep in mind that the colors they use all come from We Crochet or Knit Picks, their sister companies. Absolutely beautiful. They show you the square layout for it and the blanket. This book is just downright adorable. They do show you the designer, and the collection's designer is Brenda Anderson, and show you some more of her patterns that are down there. And of course, this is from We Crochet. The yarns that are used were Brava and the wool of the Andes, and it was for We Crochet. Hey, Smitty Deuces, it's good to see you.
Hello, Smitty. Thank you for popping in here. We really appreciate that.
Thank you so much for popping in. Hey, Smitty, will you write the word drop, D-R-O-P, so people can subscribe to you as well? But that's the book. It is called Granny Glow Up, and you can get this in a kit, or you can purchase the book separately. I absolutely like the book. I really do. Every now and again, I find a book that I just fall in love with, and then I find a book that I don't care about. But you never know. Oh, yeah. Animals are not just like pets. They are part of the family. Yes.
That's right.
Yes. He is a part of my family. He is my baby. Yes. I am being with him, and I am. And thank you for that. The cancer came as a shock. We had no idea at all. All we knew was middle of the night, one night, he had difficulty breathing.
Yeah.
And my neighbor came and got him early in the morning and put him on oxygen and took him straight to her vet. Well, it's my vet, but where she works. And they took care of him, and he stayed there for 2 days. And that's when we found out he had cancer. He had pneumonia, and the pneumonia had caused the problem with his heart. Hey, Nifty.
Hello, Nifty. How are you doing, Sweet Pea?
We don't know if it's going to be the cancer that does him in or the heart problem that does him in. So we're waiting to hear back about the ultrasound of the heart. But his pneumonia is gone.
Which is a great thing.
That's a great thing, because believe me, he had a lot of problems with that pneumonia. Right now, I think we're struggling with the heart problem. Yeah. But yeah,
that's what brought this on.
Yeah. So I like to go and look at different places at the different books that they offer that are available for their particular yarn store, because you never know what you're going to find.
That's right.
Sometimes you find some things that are like really cool. I got that, and I got the yarn in a kit to make the cowl. I think it was the cowl. Yeah. I really like that book. It's really adorable. You just never know what you're going to find when you go and look. So, don't just go look at yarns. Look at the books that they offer. Look at the kits that they offer, because a lot of times you can get a kit for the same price that you would buy the yarn at. You just never know. Oh, I had a package delivered. I'm like,
woohoo!
What? I'm like, who is banging on my door? It's just a package.
It's good to see you too, Nifty.
Yeah.
Glad you're here with us today.
I was like, who's knocking on my door? Oh. I have security cameras. It's all good. I have security cameras all around my house. You can't, a bird can't fly by without me. Yeah, I was like, what? Who's opening my screen door? No, it's all good. It's just a package. It's no big deal. Oh, get you some coffee. We all need coffee.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the newest book I got. What else did I? I'm looking to see if I have anything more interesting. I don't. I have some bright colored shoelaces. Not that you care about that. I just thought I'd show them to you anyway. They're very neon-y. Very neon-y. Yeah,
which is very froggy.
Very froggy, but Joey said I can't use them because they're tie shoelaces. I know, that's funny. Yes, I can tie.
And I'm going to ask why.
I can tie my own shoes.
Well, I was going to say.
He wants me to have the ones that don't tie. The ones that like clip or whatever, the plastic. I don't know. He wants me to have the ones that don't tie, because if I'm walking somewhere and he doesn't notice my shoes come untied, I could trip.
Right. Gotcha. Hey there, bud.
Do you need down? Are you all right? You need brushing. It's like he was sweating. Do you need down? Boy, he's really moving now. You see him?
Yeah, I know. I see him.
Do you want to get down? I know, but he's had that Lasix. It makes me think he wants to go pee-pee. You gotta go tinkle and come here. He's like, woman, don't touch me. Bless his heart. I don't want him to get down on his own. He exerts too much.
No, yeah, I don't need to do that.
Do you want to get down? It's all right. You all right? You're really struggling. Your eyes are watering. Okay, come on. Come on. You're really hurting. Oh, naked belly. Naked belly.
Yeah.
Naked belly. Yeah, they had to do that in order to do the ultrasound. I'm just putting him down so he can go to the bathroom. Okay, come on. Let go. Here you go. Oh, yeah, we're going to the bathroom. That's a good thing.
I was going to say, that may be why his eyes are watering, Mom.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Well, look, it's been almost 4 hours.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we went to the bathroom, so that's a good thing. It's a good sign.
Yeah, nifty. Don't.
Yeah. Well, he's hurting. He doesn't feel good. He's very warm, so I'm wondering if he's not getting a fever again. Yeah, I need to let Michelle know. She's got to look at him.
Yeah. As soon as we get off.
Hard. I don't like him getting sick again.
Yeah.
And my husband's going to kill me. That's a higher vet bill.
No, he would want you to call for Pusheen. You know that.
He would. I'm just teasing. It's wiping out our savings.
Yeah.
It is. It's really wiping out my savings. But that's okay. No, anything for my cat. No, my husband loves my cat very much. Our cat very much. I got to quit saying mine. It's ours. We love Pusheen very much. Although when he does something naughty, it's mine.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, like when he scratches on the wood, that's when he says it's my cat.
Yep.
Yeah. When he's a good cat, he's my husband's cat. He's always a good cat. He's my cat too, but he's my Pusheen. Yeah, I spent all morning with him laying on me. I mean, he's just not having a good day today, so bless his heart. If he wanted to stay in here, he would have laid back down, but he didn't want to. I guess he just had to tinkle that.
Mom, I was going to say, when you got to go, though, you got to go.
You got to go.
So,
I was waiting for him to come back, but he didn't. Yeah. He's on Lasix. I don't know if you guys know what that is. That is a fluid pill. It helps to pull fluid off your lungs and makes you pee a lot. And he hasn't pee since about 9:30 this morning, and it is like 1:48, 1:50.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 1:50 in the afternoon. So he hasn't been in a while. And I'm like, oh, yeah, he's got to go.
Yeah. That's why I said that.
Yeah, he's like zoom down to the box. Bless his heart.
And that may be why also you got that look of don't touch me, I'm going to pee on your hand.
Yeah. Well, you know, if he did, I'd just go wash. But that's why he's got all these extra layers on here. So if he does wet himself, it's okay. If it happens, it happens, you know. Not that I want it to, but, you know, he's sick kitty, so we don't mind. Well, what kind of coffee are you having? I'm just nosy. If you're back yet, I'm nosy because Maureen has this special coffee she drinks. And it's good coffee.
It's called Texas Pecan.
Yes, that's good coffee.
Yes, it is.
You know what was really interesting? You know, I always drink 8 o'clock brand. And we normally, I'll get Bones coffee and I'll have it every once in a while because they have the really good flavored coffees. Joey won't drink that. Um, Dr. Pepper was first created in this area. That was when the formula was first created. Well, there's like downtown Roanoke is like this big, huge Dr. Pepper sign. It's like a big, giant bottle cap. And it's older than the hills. It's from when Dr. Pepper was first created. Well, the other thing that's down there is this big, old-timey coffee pot. And it's tilted over. And underneath it, it's H, the letter H, an and sign, and the and sign, and the C. And the coffee's pouring into H and C. For H and C coffee, which has been around here forever. Well, my husband, being a connoisseur of coffee as he is, that's a joke, by the way. Oh, you did, Mary? Well, he finally bought H and C coffee. And we tried it. And now, see, most coffee upsets my tummy. But 8 o'clock, I could drink it all day long and it doesn't bother me. He bought that H&C coffee and it is so good. Doesn't upset my stomach. It is just a good way to put it is
really smooth.
Smooth.
Mm-hmm.
We use a percolator. So when we pour our coffee in our cup, we have to put it through a screen thing. A sieve. Yeah. So that it won't put the grounds in our cup. We put that H&C coffee through there, and there was no grounds. None. Not until you got down to the very last cup coming out of that percolator.
Wow. I
have never seen that because 8 o'clock even has the first cup, you still get a few grounds. But that H&C, not until the last cup.
Hello, Steve. How are you?
Hey, Steve. That's right. It's not bitter. It is really good coffee. So, depending upon whichever's cheaper in the store is what Joey will buy, H&C or 8 o'clock now. And it is a really good coffee. There's no bitterness about it whatsoever. It's just really good coffee. So, I want to get some and send it to Dan to try.
I bet he would enjoy that.
It's really good coffee. I loved it. And normally I have to put in like, I don't know, 2 or 3 teaspoons, a whole tablespoon, my sweetener in coffee. H&C, I literally used 1 teaspoon.
Well, that's awesome.
It's my 8 o'clock is like that. I only need a teaspoon. And I was so shocked because Joey told me before I sweetened it, he says, be careful. Don't do a lot. Just try a teaspoon at a time. He said, you're going to be surprised. And I was surprised and shocked.
Well, that's good.
That was very, very good. I was really surprised. It's very good. It's not bitter. Thank you, Steve. I'm glad you're here. I haven't seen you in a while.
I know.
How have you been? I hope you've been well, Steve. I'm just really was very surprised. It's a pleasant surprise because then he's bought some other coffees that were just so awful.
Right.
He likes that. What is the name of that? Not Death Wish, the other one.
Yeah, we were talking about it earlier. Bone.
Not Bones, not Death Wish. There's one other one that's a strong stout coffee. And I can't think of the name of it. He likes it, but I have to put a lot of sweetener in it.
Right.
And it's good coffee. Don't get me wrong, but it's more stout. It's not a mellow coffee. It's more of a stout coffee.
Black Rifle?
Black Rifle. Yes.
There you go.
Stout coffee. And now I can't drink but 2 cups of Black Rifle. Hey, James.
Hello, James Money. How are you?
So with the Black Rifle, I can drink 2 cups of it, and then I'll get a headache. The H&C, I could have drank a whole pot. Like 8 o'clock, I can drink a whole pot. Bones coffee, I can drink maybe 3 cups, and then I'm done. But I was just really pleasantly surprised.
I haven't had any trouble with any coffees.
Really?
Yeah, no coffees. But I will not touch that. I will not try. I will not touch. I have tried it. I did do that.
Mm-hmm.
But I will not touch that chicory coffee with a 10-foot pole.
No,
maybe even longer.
I don't like chicory coffee. Joey has had that. I don't like that. He tried that because of Civil War reenactment stuff we did, and that's what they had. And that,
I know that's not coffee.
No, it's dirt. It's nasty.
It's nasty.
I'm sorry to those of you that like it.
That's right. Sorry. Yeah.
I apologize.
I do apologize, but like I said, I did try it. My taste buds said no. So no, don't do it.
It affected my stomach too.
Well, mine was, it got right here and said, nope, that ain't coming down here.
Oh no, it went flying through. It was like dirt. It was awful. No, I don't know. Oh no. No, I want to send some H&C to Michelle too. Because I think Michelle is our friend that is a prolific coffee drinker.
Yes.
Constantly drinking coffee. And I think it would be good to send her some, H&C or some 8 o'clock coffee and have her taste some really good coffee. Right. Hello, Suzanne.
Hello, Suzanne. How are you doing today?
It's good to see you. I'd like her to try some really good coffee and see how it does for her. But I don't know what the caffeine content of her coffee is. She needs to back down on her caffeine content. And that's just my opinion. Not that my opinion amounts to anything, and I'm only doing that for her own health wise. It's no other reason.
Right.
Just for her health, just think it over. And she's been sick lately. And she does need to take better care of herself. Yeah. All of you need to take good care of yourselves. Make sure you're taking your vitamin C. It seems there's a lot of viruses going around, and want to make sure you guys are taking good care of yourselves. Because and
the weather is still going up and down and crazy, and
it's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't like Starbucks coffee. I can't stand Starbucks. Anytime I've had Starbucks, it tasted burnt. I don't know how else to describe it, but it always tasted burnt to me. Now, I
haven't tried Starbucks because I have a thing about paying that much money for a cup of coffee. So,
well, it was being purchased for me.
Oh, well,
I was not purchasing it, but it tasted burnt. I don't know if it was them or not. I used to take my husband's granddad to. Used to take him all the time to radiation treatment, and all the way back, his grandmother used to go to Kroger, and right there in the same parking lot was Starbucks. So while Grandma was going in Kroger's, Pa would tell me, "You go in there and get you one of them fancy coffees." Said, "Pa, I don't want one of them fancy coffees. Go get you a fancy coffee." You don't argue with this man.
Yo.
The man wanted me to get a fancy coffee so he could watch me drink it. I went and got a fancy coffee. So I've had probably half a dozen of them. And every time I drank it, it was always burnt tasting. I just don't like it. And yes, it does give you the jitters. It's the caffeine content of it. Now, I was getting lattes. And that's what, half milk? I wasn't crazy.
Should be, yeah.
I wasn't crazy. I like Dunkin's coffee more.
Yeah, no, I love Dunkin's coffee.
Oh, okay. I'll try that Pete's coffee. Thank you. I'm writing it down.
Okay.
You know what? I always take Steve's advice because he gives great advice. Pete's, Peets coffee. Yes, I wrote it down on my frog. I'm just saying. That's my sticky notes for this week. Thank you. I'm going to try that. Yeah, I don't like it. Now, I do like Dunkin's. Now, when we go to Krispy Kreme, I get the plain black coffee with cream and sugar. I don't like Starbucks. It is better. It's better in...
Oh, look at that. He agrees too. Bitter and burnt.
Yes, it is very bitter and very burnt. I don't like it. Not at all. And that's now when I go to Dunkin', it's been really good.
Yeah.
I can't say anything bad because I've never had a bad one there.
Right.
Oh, she's cooking teriyaki.
Nancy.
Send me some, Nancy.
I'll be right there.
Yes. Now, see, I've been lucky with McDonald's coffee too. But when you get the coffee from McDonald's, there's a little bit of their ice cream base in it. So it's not bad. Now, I like Sheetz coffee as well. I don't know if y'all have a Sheetz near you. And I'm not saying the dirty word. SHEETZ. It's a convenience store.
Do
you have a Sheetz near there?
No, we have a Wawa.
A Wawa, from what I understand, has good coffee.
Yes, they do.
Sheetz is like a Wawa. You drink a Pike Place from Starbucks. The rest of them taste burnt to you. You feel drugged after a Starbucks, too, because you're jittery. Oh, bless your heart.
Wow.
You know, a lot of people like Starbucks. I can't figure out why. They put in a Starbucks right up here next to our McDonald's. It's like 3 miles from my house. And Joey and I are like, why'd they bother putting a Starbucks in? Nobody wants it. They are never busy. The line is never wrapped around the building. But the Dunkin' across the street, the line is always wrapped around the building. The parking lot, the line comes out onto the highway. It's ridiculous. The Dunkin' is always busy. But the Starbucks, no, never busy.
Wow.
I will go to the Sheetz, the 7-Eleven, the Dunkin', or the McDonald's first. I will never go to that Starbucks. No. I don't go to them for other reasons too, but just saying. Not going to tell you why because it's political. I don't go to them for political reasons too, just saying. But I don't like their coffee. I really don't like their coffee. I don't like the coffee. I just don't. If you like it, great. I'm glad you do.
Yeah.
That leaves more for you. I'm just not a big fan.
That's why I always say, as far as I know, she's doing okay. I did notice she did not go live today, and I have not seen her in her Zoom.
Yeah, we have heard from her.
So I'm assuming that she's probably got a really bad migraine or had one. When she gets those bad ones, she's knocked out for a while. Or she's incognito is what I should say. She's out for a day or so.
Yeah. Yeah.
They most likely put in double what? Cream?
No, they do double. That's double shot.
That's
caffeine. I'm not big for that. I mean, if they like it, that's great. I'm glad they found a coffee they like.
Mm-hmm.
When Kaylin was in college, she was a barista at a Starbucks.
Ew.
Oh, I would have used it for the mug. I like their mugs.
Oh, yes.
I like their mugs. I like the mugs from David's Tea, too. But I like David's Tea. I do like David's Tea.
Yeah.
I don't think I found many teas I don't like. I like tea.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I would have used it for a mug because they got some great mugs. I got to get Daniel to get me one of the mugs from Scotland. I would love one of those. But I need to get him one from Virginia. That's on me. I just can't walk into a Starbucks. That's my problem. I need to get someone else to walk in there. I get Caitlin to go in there and get me one. She'll go into Starbucks. She likes Starbucks coffee. Well, hello, Kim, and hello, Bren.
Hello, Kim and Bren. How are you guys today? I shouldn't say guys. How are you ladies today?
Ladies. It's awesome to see you guys. Yeah. It's always good. When you find a good mug, you can't beat it.
Oh, yes.
You just can't beat a good mug. Nope. I have my favorite mug that I use all the time, but that's the size of it. I find the perfect size and I love it. And I just keep using it. You met David. I'm jealous. B, David from David's Teas. I'm jealous. I'm just saying.
Yes.
They have
That's
some
nice.
really good tea. That's what I call bougie tea. I'm just saying. That is bougie tea. Every year I go look at their advents and say I'm going to get one, and I never do. Ugh. You had a psych eval today? Well, I guarantee you passed.
I was going to say.
Oh, really? From the thrift store? Thank you. I'm going to go look at the thrift store now.
Yeah.
I never thought to look there. That's a good place to look. Never thought about that. I'm going to go over to Goodwill and check it out. I haven't been in a while.
Yeah,
Joey
I haven't either.
Like to go to Goodwill, and we haven't been in a while. We were talking about that the other day when we went to Salem. We were talking about having not been in the Goodwill in a while, but we didn't want to go that day.
Yeah,
that was Friday. We didn't want to go Friday. We need to go back. We haven't been. I like to get clothes from the Goodwill. Sorry, but I do. You can find a lot of really great clothes at the Goodwill. Sometimes I'll just buy cheap clothes and take the buttons off of them. I know that's horrible.
No.
But that's what I'll do. Because, if you get a shirt for $1 and you've got all those buttons on it, I mean, sometimes they're beautiful buttons.
Oh, I know.
I will do that. I've been known to buy shirts for buttons. And you can buy sweaters and you can unravel them, and then you've got the yarn.
Yeah. Just
saying. I have rescued Afghans. I have done all that. And there's no reason not to. So
nope.
Got a good Goodwill. And we're over here by a couple of universities. And my girls love to go to the thrift store when university lets out.
Yes.
Because all the kids will get rid of their stuff.
Right.
And they get name brand clothes for cheapo. So they love that. That's one thing that Vivian was asking. She said, when does college let out? I said, why? She goes, I want to go shopping. Some things you failed. Oh, well, you should never have failed the
but numbers are her thing.
Oh, I don't think you should fail the psych eval. Psych eval is just making sure you're sane and you're not going to go kill people. Yes, I have passed my psych evals. I promise. I promise. Yeah, I think. Maybe. Yes. You just got to know what to say. 50% off on last Wednesday of the month. Our Salvation
nice.
Army does a brown bag day toward the end of the month. You bring in a brown bag, and whatever you can fill in that brown bag is like $1.
That's right. Yeah.
I love the brown bag days. Oh, yes. I think that's fantastic. Your daughter works at Goodwill and always comes to... Yes. That's fantastic. Yet we would do it all the time. We always took the kids over there, got them name brand stuff. We made sure to take them on good days too. That way they would get them when the clothes were coming through.
Yeah.
All kinds of name brand stuff, name brand backpacks. They were getting it.
Yep.
Absolutely. And we would go to the pawn stores and we would get nice computers. You'd be surprised what you could find.
Yep.
Because they would go in and pawn their computers. And you get mini fridges and stuff like that. This one's brand new. We didn't get any of the mini fridges that were used, but you could get a lot of used mini fridges and all that stuff. Because these kids don't want to take nothing home.
Nope.
They leave everything behind.
Yep.
And you can get a lot of nice stuff from colleges. Especially if you've got teens or kids in their 20s. Oh, yes. Whole lot of that stuff. So what is everybody's plans for the week? Anybody?
I'm starting on a couple of new cute amigurumis. Yep.
I'm going to work on my blanket today and tomorrow. Then I'm going to go back to working on my amigurumis.
Yeah, you got a tooth to finish up.
I have a tooth to finish up, and I have the kits to work on.
That's right.
Yes.
Right.
You're going to buy old crystal. Yes.
That's a good place to look. That really is.
Real good place to look.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good place. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds awesome, Gwen. She's working on a table runner for her daughter for Mother's Day.
Oh, how lovely. I'm sorry the prices are too high.
Oh, man. Stores associated with the Diabetic Association. Mercy.
That's terrible. That
He said she's going to keep kids alive.
You're going to keep kids alive? Well, that gives the Diabetic Association a bad name, and I don't like that.
That's right.
That's not good. That is not good. But I hope you guys are going to have a good week.
Yes. And
tomorrow you're going to make some plants for your miniature garden. Wonderful. And a custom
work on
doll.
Oh, she made a mini quilt for the doll on Saturday.
She did.
Yep.
I noted. Well, whatever was on her video I saw. I didn't really I wasn't looking. I was listening.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Gwen also has a queen size blanket on the hook for her son's wedding present. Oh, goodness.
Wow.
You're going to be busy bee.
You are really going to be busy. Oh, my word. Bless your heart. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Well, I hope you guys are going to have a seriously blessed week. You can catch Maureen and I again on Friday.
Yes.
And I really hope to see you there. Nifty. I am working on a purple and pink white summer poncho. Awesome. I hope you get it finished. But we hope that we will see you guys on Friday. Don't forget, you can catch Maureen with Carrie later on this week. And don't forget to check out Maureen's videos. And I am going to go take care of Pusheen. And I'm going to crochet with Maureen. I hope you guys have a blessed day. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. Be kind to one another. And happy yarning. And Maureen.
Be the light out there in the darkness for someone today, folks, because you never know. Could be your light that they need to see. And we all have a really special light, and we need to let it shine. We love you all. Thank you so much for being here with us.
We
Bye.
Love you. Bye.